Here's another reason why you're never making it to top 500. This is a series where I point out every single mistake you're making inside of competitive so you can never ever do them again. You can actually rank up. The first mistake we're making is not hiding our name inside of competitive. If we pause, I can see PJ Main is your name. Hey, in higher elos, you're going to want to hide your name so you don't get target banned. Now, I don't think this is, Magneto's barely banned. But the problem is, your enemies, they don't care about the hero you're playing. They just care about hurting your feelings. If you're new and want your video reviewed, if you're new and want your games reviewed, be sure you drop a comment with your username and join the Discord link inside the bio. Alright, let's go ahead and be positive because you did some really good positive actions and behaviors during this first opening. You were doing what's called a focus firing. Now, focus firing in solo queue competitive is a lost art. A lot of teammates, a lot of y'all just go for solo kills. You try to take down a 250 hero down from 0, but all their damage is reversed. But you, PJ, you're actually doing really well focus firing. You see your teammate is shooting at the enemy tank until you help out with that damage, and you're able to do enough damage to get the enemy tank to back up. Now, hey, I did make the mistake of saying don't shoot at the enemy tanks, but if you can see your Cyclops is shooting, of course he's not here when I want to see him. If you can simply cut through the noise and look at where your Cyclops, or you just have to pick one other DPS hero, look at where they're shooting at and shoot at their target so they can actually finish off their target. You don't know how many times DPS heroes do so much flip-flopping damage, but they can't finish because they don't have anyone else looking at them. You, as a tank, you gotta hold space, and you gotta make sure they can finish their damn breakfast. Cause who eats leftover cereal for damn breakfast? Not I. Now we gotta talk about your cooldown usage because you misuse your bubble right here. So keep an eye on your health bar. When your health bar falls below half health, that's when you pop your self shield on the on Magneto. Because right here your health is getting past half, and that's when you need to use your bubble and use your shield combo to sustain your old ass. But you kind of didn't. I'm not calling you an old ass, just the hero you're playing is the old ass, Magneto. It makes you feel any better. Strange Zone 2. That was a pretty good bubble against the Jeff ultimate. That was really good defense. Hell yeah. So right here, the name of the game, now that y'all have the point secured, you are on the defense. You want to make sure you maintain possession and win almost every team fight so your team can keep progressing. That means looking at what your Cyclops is shooting at, because he has no one to shoot at but the enemy tanks because he does so much damn damage. You could say you're Star-Lord too, but Star-Lord, he's that type of DPS player that's going to take a 350 HP down to 0 and wonder why he can't finish his breakfast. So look, you're doing your stretches so you can prepare yourself to be killed. So look, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because you didn't know any better, but make sure that you save your bubble when it's at half health. Oh shit, I mean you kind of did it, but you were caught up in the Moon Knight ultimate. Wait, can't you block it with the Magneto shield? I'm Celestial too. I'll point out a behavior that you need to keep up. Now, the Doctor Strange, he stunned your healer, and you did a really good job of trying to body block and bubbling him. So that way the enemy Doctor Strange died, but you can push up. They're down. Y'all can push up. Y'all can push up. You're down a DPS, but we're making a mistake just staying in this little quadrant. A big mistake that Magneto players do, because you can shoot far, you don't push up when your team needs you to push up. Right here, your DPS Cyclops and your backline Invisible Woman should not be in the front line. You should be up here on Magneto. You have 5 other teammates that can push the cart. We need you up in the front line so you can take damage, and your healer, your Invis, can reverse that damage and she can get her ult charge faster. Because right now she's at 25%. And we need ult charge. Right here we made another mistake using our bubble. Make sure you're tracking your health. When your health gets below half HP, what are you going to do? So high key, this is a mistake you got away with, but you're gonna be punished. Now, you popped a Magneto ultimate in the middle of a team fight. Now look, you got away with it because it was to secure the second point on Asgard. But keep in mind, you'll have a Jeff ult coming next fight. A Magneto Meteor is a really good counter against a Jeff NATO ultimate. And you also have a Jubilee ultimate who's gonna have her ultimate in the next 2 team fights. And guess what? the only counter to those two ultimates is not going to be you, because you're a pretty consistent, reliable shutdown to those two supports. Your Doctor Strange could shut down the Jubilee ultimate only, but you shot your team in the foot. Now look, this is a really big mistake. You got away with second point, but you're going to be punished for it third point. Watch. Now, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what your strategy is. Maybe you were just goofing off. But check this out. Bomb, bomb, chai fum. We could really use a Magneto ultimate right here, but since we use it so early, we don't have it right now. And we're already down our ulting Star-Lord, who we needed. If we had the shutdown, we could have won this team fight. You would have kept 2 minutes on the clock and won third point. Would have had an easier time. Luckily, your Doctor Strange cleaned up justice and did your job for you. This is great, but it's unacceptable to not have a Magneto ultimate to counter the enemy's Jubilee ultimate when you need it. And that same goes for Jeff, because this team fight, he's going to capitalize on your mistake because you still don't have the Meteor yet, and he's going to eat up your teammates and take them into spawning. Stat pad his kills. Alright, coming up is that dreaded Jeff ult. Now you were able to bubble yourself. This is great. This is good. But look at how hard it is to hit that Jeff, and he had to respawn to the Doctor Strange ultimate. If we could have got that shutdown, we would have shut down Jeff. Oh wait. Oh no, he got a kill. He got a kill. He killed your tank. So luckily y'all did trade the Emma, so we're good here. Try to do your best to see in the visual clutter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. PJ, you make mistakes, but we're getting away with it. It's fine, guys. It's fine. The house is on fire. It's fine. I mean, you're not a bad Magneto player. It's just you gotta work on your timing, because you got the fundamentals down, but we gotta work on timing with your bubble right here and tracking your health and bubble synergy. Remember, when your health is at half HP, that's when you pop that bubble, because there's gonna be a later time when you'd be like, oh man, I don't have my damn bubble. But I mean, the same patterns are just picking up. Can you tell what they are? Right here in this team fight, you use your Meteor and you're gonna regret it later. Why? Maybe it's because you were overextended. Were we popping our ultimate to compensate that you thought you were gonna die? So you popped it. Yes, you did get a pick, but guess what happens later? Us against the world! So we had a Jubilee ultimate we could have shut down if we had our Magneto ultimate, and if we were patient, and maybe perhaps we could have forced out the ulting Cloak and Dagger ultimate right here. Because look at how many people died. That's one healer dead on your team. Now you don't have enough healing. That's another tank dead on your team. So now you're going to be solo tanking. Where we could have just held the point sooner and you would not have died here if you would have saved our Meteor. Luckily, you got incredibly lucky getting away with these mistakes. But if this is consistent on Magneto, you're going to be punished even worse than you were in this game. And that's going to keep you from climbing. Let me know if you disagree with anything. I'm not a mind reader.